Brothers and sisters, one of the healthiest things you can do for yourself is staying hydrated. And you know what I'm talking about. You go to your basketball game, football game, pro wrestling events, and suddenly you get a little parched. Well, one of the best ways that you can keep yourself safe is using Liquid IV. See, Liquid IV is a hydration stick that you can pour into 16 ounces of water and immediately get more efficiently hydrated than water alone. Okay? 12 delicious, refreshing flavors, all of your essential B vitamins, including B3, B5, B6, B12, even vitamin C. 3 times the electrolytes as traditional sports drinks. It's made with premium ingredients, non-GMO, free from gluten, dairy, soy, all that good stuff there. Listen, I'm telling you right now, folks, Liquid IV has changed my life. It's something that I use on a regular basis because I'm always on the go. I gotta stay hydrated. You gotta stay hydrated. Liquid IV has your back. It'll keep you exactly that way, hydrated. But don't just take my word for it. I want you to try it out. And because of that, if you head over to liquidiv.com right now, you can put anything that you want in your cart, and then at checkout, use the promo code Duke Loves Rasslin. No spaces in that now. Duke Loves Rasslin. Going to save you 20% on your entire order. That's how much I care about your hydration. That's how much I want you to check out Liquid IV. So what are you waiting for? Shop better hydration today. Visit liquidiv.com. That's right.
Look at what we have here, folks!
To the only show that matters.
The cream of the crop.
Duke Loves Rasslin.
And there is no one that does it better than
your host.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
The Duke.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Brothers and sisters, you know that the Duke Loves Rasslin podcast is on the road to celebrating 10 years of giving you some of the absolute best interviews, storytelling, what have you, that you'll hear anywhere, not just in pro wrestling, but across the board. And once again, I want to thank you all for continuing to have my brand, Duke Loves Rasslin, in the top 5% of all listened to podcasts of every genre in the world. So clearly you really do enjoy what you hear here. And I'm going to tell you right now, this latest guest, she probably is going to, when it's all said and done, be considered one of my top 10 guests. She is just such a dynamic person, jack of all trades, or Jane of all trades, I should say. More importantly, though, a really, really, really well-grounded, great person. So, and I'm very happy to share them with you today. So without further ado, the lady from Reality of Wrestling, she is tearing it up over there, and she's ready to take over the whole wrestling world. Mandy Wylde. What's going on there, Mandy?
Hello, hello. Thank you for having me.
Well, it's my
How are
pleasure.
you?
Listen, I need you, Mandy, because I know that you're a very connected person. I know you're a talented person. I am in Boston, Massachusetts. I had to shovel 28 inches of snow the other day. There's still a lot of ice. There's still a lot of big snow piles everywhere. So Mandy Wylde, I know that you are the Mistress of Fire. And I know that you know how to utilize fire to make it do what you need it to do. Can you bring some fire here to Boston and get rid of these big snow and ice piles for us?
I absolutely can, because just like you said, I am the mistress of all flames, so I can bring the heat to anywhere that I go. So thank you very much for that, and reminding the people that that's what I do.
That is what you do. Is that scary when you have fire? Because fire can be unpredictable if you lose control of it. Is it scary to manipulate fire and play with it and perform with it like you do, or are you just that much of a badass that it's no big deal?
For me, it's not really that scary. I've kind of had an obsession with fire since I was like a child. So when I perform or do anything related to fire, like I have my levy wand, which, has flames on both sides, and then I've got some fans that also have little wicks of fire on each one. So when I light those bad boys up, I just enjoy the heat and just I get engulfed in the flame, literally. It's so much fun.
Back in the day, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, when he returned to the WWE, he was breathing fire and doing that. That was part of his
Hmm.
dragon motif, so to speak.
Hmm.
Are you going to be incorporating fire going forward in wrestling? Because I know that really the fire thing is what you do outside, but are you going to be doing some of that stuff inside as well?
There's a heavy possibility that that will be coming to an arena near you. I think you're just gonna have to wait and see and follow the journey because that is something that has always been in the vision. I absolutely agree. Yep. Yep, yep, yep.
Okay, because I have a list of humanoids that are always giving me a hard time. So Mandy Wylde, I may need you and the fire to straighten some people out for me. And I'm
Right.
talking in the wrestling business. I'm talking some of these
Oh,
folks in the wrestling business.
all
So I'm
right.
gonna make a list, my hit list, and Mandy Wylde is gonna run wild on them with her fire, and that way people will stop messing with the Duke. What do you think about that?
Yep. I think that's a great idea. I'll take a look at this list personally, and then I'll evaluate the list, and then we'll see about it. Okay.
You-
I I'm gonna have to do some first off like little checks and X's and see who I'll be able to do this because fire like it can still be put out. Like it can still be put out by potential. So we gotta see. I gotta look at this list.
Mandy Wylde and the Duke are going on the Stop, Drop, and Roll tour. We are going to be straightening folks out from here to everywhere. All right, so
Yeah.
watch yourself, folks. That's right. That's what's going down. Listen, you're what? You're 5'1"?
Yeah, that I am. I am 5'1". But when I'm standing on business, I'm 8 feet tall.
Ooh, I like that. Okay,
So
okay.
just
This
gotta
is the
remind you.
thing. In the wrestling business, it was always the land of the giants, and really the last, I'd say, maybe 8 years, it's kind of reversed a little bit. You
It
have
has.
folks like Alexa Bliss.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have Roxanne.
Yeah.
You have all these folks who they are not the tallest in the world, but they certainly give you the hardest slaps, the hardest punches, the hardest stomps, and
Yeah,
what have you.
man. Like
You know,
when you think about it, like with dog fights too, like you're always intimidated by the big dogs, but like let's be honest, like when you see those little small dogs come around, you run for the hills because you know that they're gonna bring a big bite. Like it does not matter. Like that small dog's gonna bite you. You know it. So watch yourselves. Watch yourselves with the little ones.
that's right.
Like
That's right.
Roxanne Perez, like she's a big inspiration at Row too. Like she's one of the littler ones. So I watch her and I'm like, dang, she's scrappy. But yeah, watch it. Watch it on the little ones.
See, you can never turn your back on the little ones because you might catch it. There's no question about that.
Kick you in the shins.
Please don't, not me. Please, I'm here for peace.
All right, truce. Truce.
But it's interesting because we talking about the fire, which is really cool. I noticed that your hair right now, you got some of that fire red in there.
Hmm.
And your hair is always really really nice. So let's talk about this for a second because I was doing my research. The Duke loves wrestling. I gotta do my research. I got my insiders out there.
Respect.
I hear that you do your own hair.
Um, it's a little bit of a truth. It's a little bit. I do parts of my hair. I don't take credit on coloring my hair, but everything else, I think it's a team effort. The hair is definitely a team effort, like everything else. Just like wrestling, it's a team effort. My hair, I got a team for it, including myself. I do a lot of the at-home care, which we all know hair is 75% at home and the rest is at the salon. So the people that do my hair at the salon, they take care of my color and the extensions, but myself, I definitely am the one who is styling it, like, for the shows, and, like, when I do my hair for matches, like, that's me. I even take care of some of the girls at Row when they need it, you know? They get busy, they get stressed. I'm here to help because I'm the nice person that I am. Mandy Wylde, yes, I do favors. But yes, I do my hair for my matches.
You do the hair now. You do the makeup too, right?
I do, yeah, I do makeup as well. I even did I did Natalia's hair for when she came to Reality of Wrestling to wrestle Promise Braxton, and she was bringing her Bloodsport version, Natty, and so I did her braids for that, and that was super cool. Never want to get on her bad side. God, that was crazy. That was, as you would say, wild. But yeah, I do the makeup as well. I enjoy it very much. It's very relaxing to just sit in the chair and decompress after, the fast pacedness of getting ready for the show and sitting down and just getting pretty just to get beat up.
Well, this is the part that I always wonder about because how is it that Mandy Wylde thinks she can just waltz into reality wrestling, waltz into the wrestling industry, all 5 feet one of her, and she's got her hair all put together, her makeup's all put together. She's beating people up, and then she has the audacity to go to the back and say, "Hey, do you want me to fix that for you? You want me to fix your makeup? You want me, you hide that bruise that I just gave you?" Like, what makes you think that you can be Miss Pretty who wants to try to give people makeovers after you just roughed them up in the ring? Don't you think that that's kind of like showing off a little bit there?
I don't think that's showing off at all. I think that's just giving a helping hand, man. Like, the last thing you would want to do is worry about having to make yourself pretty after getting beat up, too. The least I could do is make you look good after making you look bad. You know? Like, come on. I'll owe you a drink, too, if you drink. Like, come on. That at least let me take care of you. You know? It's almost like a toxic relationship in a sense, but you still love it anyways.
That's it. And if you don't, so what?
Kick rocks. If you don't, kick rocks.
I'm not playing with the one who has fire. So if she tells me I love it, I love it. That's the end of it. No questions asked. Yes, ma'am. That's right.
Absolutely.
We are talking to Mandy Wylde, legitimately someone that not only should you know who she is, you need to start following her now, folks, because she is going to be talked about for the foreseeable future. Very talented, has her stuff together, and someone that I'm a big fan of already.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
right.
You.
Talk to me, Mandy, about your growing up. I know that your parents come from two totally different backgrounds, two totally different worlds, so to speak, and what have you. And yet they came together and they started making the Wylde family, so to speak. So from a cultural standpoint, talk to me about that. What was it like growing up in the house, and what were some of the differences that came together to make such a nice melting pot of greatness there?
So I think like growing up, right now you know the term no sabo, right?
I do indeed.
Okay, well, so the no sabo, for those that don't know, it's the endearment term that we know as not knowing any Spanish. We understand, but we can't speak. Which isn't true in my case. My dad is from Monterrey, Mexico, and my mom is from Florida. She's from Pensacola. She moved to Texas when she was very young, and my dad moved to Texas legally, mind you. Chill out, everybody. Came to Texas legally when he was about, I think, 13 years old. Has lots of brothers and sisters. And my parents met when they were in their 20s. My dad had gotten out of the military. He served 6 years in the Army. My mom was a nurse, or she was starting to go to nursing school. And they met in their 20s and then got married. Had my older sister and then me, and that's it. They said I was perfect, and they needed to stop there. And so growing up, my dad, for him, like, it was more about, mastering his English more than anything was his excuse of not teaching me Spanish. And so I still had to learn from, like, my aunties, like my tias and my tios and cousins and stuff. And I look more white than my sister. I will say that. So everybody always looks at me and they say, "Oh, but you don't look Hispanic." And I'm like, "Well, do you have to look Hispanic to be Hispanic? Because when you think about it, there's so many people that are as light as me and are literally from Mexico. And, I'm sitting here like, well, explain yourselves now." But growing up, I think it wasn't too bad. My sister, she always pulled darker than I did, and I sunburned, so she didn't have as much suntan lotion as I always had to put on, or like sunscreen. So that was always a question, like, why does she get to not have to put on as much? I'm always over here looking like a tomato. But other than that, not too crazy. My mom loved to cook, and she cooked all kinds of food, and so did my dad. Both of them, thankfully, loved to cook. So I had all kinds of meals growing up. Was always raised on the Sundays barbacoas, tacos. We would go to the valley. Sometimes not super often, but I do remember quite a few visits going out there. Um, so yeah, and I still got family that's out there currently. I've got family in Houston. I've actually got a cousin that lives in Paris in France, which is crazy.
Wow.
Um, yeah, I got to go see him in 2000 before the shutdown in 2018. I got to go to Spain and I got to go to France. Beautiful, beautiful countries. And so yeah, I've kind of got family all over, but the focus mainly is like, here down south. And
Yeah.
just growing up, the culture, like the split and everything. Yeah, I definitely looked more white than my sister, so that was always the focus. Like, y'all don't look alike. And I'm like, well, duh. Like, my mom's white and my dad's Hispanic. We're not supposed to.
So it's fair to say, because I know that this is a term that, even on documentation, what have you, we have here. It's fair to say that you're a white Hispanic.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, I feel like, again, like, I hate putting myself in the box, like, but if I have to put it down, that's typically what I'll put. But I am proud of that, and I am very in awe of the culture. And I think the representation, I think I relate to a lot of people that grow up and they're like, I'm not an Osabo completely. I still do understand and can speak. I'm just not 100% fluent, you know? But I still am actively working on that because I think it's important to embrace that as well, you know?
No, that makes sense. I mean, listen, we have something like 30 million people in the United States alone that identify as white Hispanics. And I think globally, it's like over 200 million people,
Mm-hmm.
So there are so many people who have a similar makeup. And yet, I don't hear enough people talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know what
think
I
some
mean?
people are just kind of scared too, I definitely I feel like I was always kind of scared to mention that I was Hispanic because again, the reaction was always, you don't look Hispanic. And I'm like, I don't have to explain myself to you, like how I grew up, my dad, his upbringings, like it's not your business. I just need to have to tell you like this is what I am. Accept that. And if you don't, then kick rocks.
Damn right. Kick rocks.
You know?
Or catch this fire, one or the other. You know,
Exactly. Exactly. Catch this flame. Catch this flame.
one or the other.
Shoot, I'm supposed
You
to
know.
throw fireballs at you.
Well, for anyone out
Put you
there,
on the list.
especially the younger folks who have a similar background, do you have any advice or anything to say to them that you wish someone would have said to you when you were younger?
Don't be afraid to embrace every part of your culture because it's important when you grow up. It may not seem like it when you're super young. When you get older, it's going to become important, like unbelievably. It may not be your whole identity, but people will question you without reason. So just embrace who you are, every aspect, and love it all because people will question it so much for no reason. So just love it all. Just love every part of your cultures,
Sage
except the bad
advice.
parts.
Sage advice. I love that. That's been one of my superpowers in life. My curiosity and willingness to embrace culture, right?
Hmm.
And I think that I've been able to get into spaces that most people probably wouldn't have been able to get into because folks are so closed off at times. But one of the main
Hmm.
reasons why is because from a cultural standpoint, I love it all, man. I want to know about it all. I want to understand it. I want to hear about it. And I'm looking for the common threads that we can meet at in order to build our relationship,
Yeah.
right? So many things in the world exist that divide us. When you can find those things that can unite us, we got to hold on to that and we got to build on that.
Yeah.
So I'm always curious to hear what people's backgrounds are and from a cultural standpoint, what was life like? Because it's like, hey, especially you have the potential as a wrestler, as a cosmetology professional, as a goddess of fire. Like you have the ability to inspire the masses. And when people know that, hey, she's just like me, that just amps it up even more. So I really appreciate
Yeah.
the fact that you opened up about that because that's awesome. That's an awesome thing to
Yeah.
share.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk about it.
No, that's cool. That's cool. So 2026,
Yeah.
you're in reality wrestling right now. You competed in the Sherry Martel Classic. Like you've been doing a lot of stuff in a very short amount of time and turning some
Hmm.
heads. What more can we expect from Mandy Wylde in 2026?
You can expect a lot more. All I have to say about 2026 is there was a literally a fire that was lit in 2025. When I started wrestling and made my debut, I can tell you right now that something about that ring and something about those experiences, walking down that ramp, getting ready for those matches, nothing got me more excited and ready for what's to come this year. I'm talking title matches, I'm talking ladder matches, I'm talking whatever Ro wants to bring at me. Again, I will face it head on. Just like I said I was going to when I first started wrestling. I cut a promo first time, AJ Francis's class. He does promo classes on Wednesday nights. He wants to know about us, and it's like let me hear about you. Who are you? Who is Mandy Wylde? One of the things that I said about is throw me your best girl, Booker T. Put me in the ring with whoever you've got. What has he done? He has put Thomas Brockton in front of me. He has put Gigi Ray in front of me. He has put Kaya Dream. He has put Tiffany Nieves in front of me. NWA. He put that responsibility on me to be in the ring with these girls. And all I did was deliver. So 2026, I'm expecting the same exact thing. Put me in the ring with the best girls. It doesn't matter what happens in the ring. All that matters is that I get back up and I continue to just keep battling on. So I expect for 2026 to be just as big, if not bigger, for Mandy Wylde. So you can also expect title runs, like I said earlier, too, with that. Thank you.
Wow. Mandy Wylde is coming for you. She's going to be burning it up. Reality of wrestling, watch out now. Telling you right now. Mandy, for anyone listening, what is the best way that they can keep up with you so they can continue to follow your journey and really, be along for the ride, so to speak?
So right now you can find me on Instagram, Mandy_Wylde. That is my main focus. I will be trying. Should I get a Twitter, y'all? I don't do Twitter. I'm not into the Twitter. I'm not into the yappers. But I hear it's the place to be. So for right now, you can find me on Instagram. In the future, possibly. We'll see. If I get to like 5,000 followers in the next like 2 months, maybe I'll think about getting a Twitter. Maybe.
There it is. There it is. Her name is Mandy Wylde. I'm telling you, folks, she is going to continue to be talked about for years to come because she's just that talented and that determined. So definitely keep up with her. Before I let you go, because this is Duke Loves Rasslin, I love food. I'm a foodie. Everybody knows it. When it comes to, let's say it's a Saturday night, right?
Okay.
It's a Saturday night. You're done wrestling. You're done working. It's time to celebrate. It's time to unwind. It's time to treat
Hmm.
yourself.
Hmm.
What is the Mandy Wylde, the goddess of fire? What is the meal that you're having that you can indulge in, enjoy? Like, this is what it means to be Mandy Wylde.
Oh, man, this is gonna be a great answer, and this is gonna be great. So after I'm done wrestling, we usually go to a little bar after all the wrestlers and production and stuff. And I hate to say it, I really do. Um, but I will get the chicken tendies. I'm a chicken tendy girl after a match. If I'm not working a match, it's different. But like if I'm wrestling that night, for some godforsaken reason, chicken tenders are the first thing on my mind when I'm done wrestling. Like I want some freaking chicken tenders. Like that's the order.
Okay, so we
100%.
got to talk about this. Do you dip or do you not dip?
I dip. I dip. 100%.
Okay,
Do you dip?
I dip. I'm a dipper.
Of course. Everybody dips.
I am a dipper. Not
If
everybody
you don't,
doesn't dip.
who doesn't dip?
Lunatics don't dip. I'm telling you, these are
Give me the
humanoids out
name.
there.
Give me
Yeah.
the name.
See, we're gonna add them to the list. I'm telling you,
Hmm.
we added them to the list.
We're
You
starting
know,
it. This is where the list begins, ladies and gentlemen. It's the food.
that's it. It's the food. Because all you non-dippers out there, you're in trouble. You're in big
What's
trouble,
wrong with you?
right? So what's your
Okay.
favorite? If you, because I know it's not just one. You seem like a
Ranch.
person that has a couple. Okay, so it's just one, just ranch. That's it.
That's usually my go-to. Like I mean, it's like the first thing. It's like ranch. And it's like, maybe like some buffalo, like some sort of like buffalo sauce, like after, but like first thing ranch, 100%.
See, so
Remember the part where I said I was half white?
yeah,
Okay, remember the part I said embracing your culture?
yeah.
Yeah, this is the part, the ranch.
But the buffalo's going the other way though. Hold on, that's getting
It doesn't
spicy now.
matter. Exactly. The spice. Remember, I'm half. Come on now, keep up.
I'm telling you. So wait, have you had the what do they call it? Do they call it the bold ranch or seasoned ranch? Have you had that?
I don't know. Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. I just usually just say ranch, and they just give me ranch.
Oh, we're
I
gonna
never
have to
said
get you
bold
that.
ranch. I didn't know I
No,
was supposed to
because
say that.
it's like it has a little kick to it. So it's first of all, it's not white. It's like orange.
It's spicy white.
It's spicy white. That's exactly it.
Okay.
It's Mandy.
All
It's
right.
Mandy Wylde. That's what it is.
Oh man, yep, that's exactly correct.
That's it. That's it. She is the spicy ranch. I'm telling you right now, folks. We got it. You're gonna have to put that on a T-shirt. You're gonna have to come out with a whole line. Oh my
Oh,
God, this is
this is
it.
marketing. Oh,
I'm
merch.
telling you,
Merch
we just
coming
had a
soon.
breakthrough.
It's gonna be ranch on fire.
What a fantastic conversation there with Mandy Wylde. And I'm telling you right now, folks. I mean, she is such a breath of fresh air, talented, engaging. And most importantly, she has that fire inside. So you know that she's going to be successful. And certainly we're going to be right there cheering her on. So keep going, Mandy. We support you for sure. And speaking of keep going, folks, Saturday, February 7th, it is going down. Reality of Wrestling presents Battle to the Belt. This is going to be a huge event that Reality Wrestling is putting on this weekend. You do not want to miss it, especially if you can get there live. So here's what you should do. Head over to www.realityofwrestling.com. Once again, www.realityofwrestling.com. You'll get to see the entire match card. You'll get to see what they have available for tickets, how you can watch online, the whole 9 yards. The main idea, though, is you got to check it out. Booker T and the whole team over there, Charmel, they're doing such a great job with that Reality Wrestling. They just keep growing and growing and growing. And again, when you hear wonderful talent like Mandy Wylde here on Duke Loves Rasslin, you know that's the tip of the iceberg. That company is tearing it up. You don't want to miss it. Check them out. Once again, Battle to the Bell, Saturday, February 7th, www.realitywrestling.com. That's right.
Strictly for the culture every day. Stepping style in your unique way. Patterns and colors so defined. All about the perfect line. Be yourself, let your spirit fly. In this fashion, you'll touch the sky. Strictly for the culture, brand so fine. Dress to impress and show your shine. Strictly for the culture, every day. Step in style in your unique way.
Visit www.strictlyfortheculture.ca.
This is Tony Schiavone, and we're desperately out of time on Duke Loves Rasslin.